Move right on then, and space tech startup Digantara, which focuses on space institutional awareness, they were recently chosen for a joint industry space mission called Mission for Australia and India's Technology Research and Innovation. Let's connect then with Anirudh Sharma. He's a co-founder, now joining us on the show. Congrats on this space mission. Can you tell us a little bit more about what exactly is Digantara's role?
One of the first things about this project is it's more of a joint collaboration between two countries, India and Australia, working towards building joint space technologies. So what we're trying to do here is contributing to this mission where we will supply the optical cameras that are necessary for tracking space objects. And that's our expertise. We work specifically on space domain awareness. So that mission that's flying is mostly towards in-orbit servicing and tracking of space objects and understanding what's happening in space and environment. And we are very well positioned to contribute to this mission by providing our optical sensors and the mission control suite that we're building.
So I understand that you are the primary and only partner from the SSA category. Are there any other Indian companies involved? And if so, tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, these projects have been awarded to three primes in Australia because it's more of an Australian led consortium. Apart from us, I think there is one more company which is more of a launch vehicle. So it's just for launching one of the Australian missions on an Indian vehicle. Apart from that, I think ISRO is the only partner.
And do you see more such collaborations taking place?
Absolutely. I think this was one of the first things that the government did with the Australians, and I think we'll see more such collaborations between multiple countries. So it's just the beginning right now because a lot of things are changing. We just recently saw the foreign direct investment policy for Indian space companies change, and right now we have 74% automatic for the satellite operators and up to 100% for several other segments in the space industry, which we never saw before, which will be the gateway for international companies to collaborate with Indian companies.
And what's your view on the private space tech industry? How is it that you're looking at it growing?
We've seen multifold growth in last couple of years. I would say since 2020, when the government announced privatization of the space industry in India, we've seen a number of startups come out of India, and many of them have launched satellites within just like 3 years now. So I think that's a multifold growth already. So I see that the industry is growing in the right direction. It's just that we have to see more support from the local ecosystem, like the government supporting in terms of buying the products that are built by these companies. And that's where I think you can build a better circular economy in India for the space ecosystem.
You know, you've got some marquee investors backing you, the likes of the Peak 15 partners. What's the long-term growth on, raising more investments, and how are you looking at growth?
So we, as a company, like I said, we focus on space domain awareness, specifically building an infrastructure layer for the space economy. Like we have one in aviation and maritime, we don't have one in space yet. And we've seen, again, a multifold growth, like the industry in India. We've seen the same growth in the number of satellites that are up in space. In 2022, we had around 2,000 odd satellites. 24, we have 10,000 odd satellites. So we are seeing multifold growth in the years to come. And already we have 10,000, and in next couple of years, we'll have around 70,000 satellites. To support such growth, there needs to be an infrastructure present, and that's what we're working on. And over the next couple of years, we'll be launching multiple satellites and a satellite constellation to cover the entire low Earth orbit regime to track all these objects, be it satellites, be it space debris, and create that infrastructure layer that's absent today. This is more or less like the air traffic management, but we're doing it for space.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.